You know, some people consider themselves to be a winner, which is cool, that's fine. But you know me, I'm a loser.
Well, that's right, I'm a loser and proud of it. And why? Well, because luging is one of the most funnest things you can do in the winter. And believe it or not, you can do it right here in Michigan at the Muskegon Winter Sports Complex, a place where you don't have to be a winner to be a loser. Before I became an official loser, I spent a few minutes with the man that makes it all happen, Jim Rudisil.
I'm going to use a word I almost never use. I'm flabbergasted. When I saw this luge, are you sure we're not in Europe?
No, you're right here in Michigan.
How many luge tracks are there in Michigan, or in the country?
There are 4 tracks in the country, and we're lucky to have 2 in Michigan.
And this is the most publicly accessible?
It is. This track was designed specifically to introduce the sport of luge to the general public, and this is from 8 years old on up to 88 years old.
Well, how long has this track been here?
This is our 26th year in operation, and we've had 2 different designs to the track. We rebuilt it in 1990. It was redesigned by 3-time Olympian Frank Maisley, who's also an engineer, and he designed us a beautiful track here.
Any famous world lugers come out of this area?
Absolutely. This track is home to 5-time Olympian bronze and silver medalist Mark Dermett, who is now the U.S. Olympic team coach. Started right here.
Really?
And we have 2 athletes currently right out of our junior program. They're on the one is Jake Kearns, who's on the senior national team, and will hopefully make the 2014 Olympic team. And Riley Storr, who also started off in our youth program, is on the junior national team and just took second in the world for the whole season. So he just finished a very strong season.
That is amazing. And again, kids, from like 10 to, what age do you have to be to luge?
Here, 8 years old. You know, the U.S. luge program, in the recruitment of youth, once you hit the age of 14, you're already too old to begin the sport and become internationally competitive. So they're looking for kids, really the age just keeps getting lower and lower in the European nations who dominated the sport. They start the kids, off in what they call kinder programs, and they, start them off at 4 years old.
Little losers.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't believe this has been your 26 years. I'm just finding out about it now. Well, that's why I'm doing this show. Tell me about this whole complex, though, because this is incredible.
We're located in Muskegon State Park, right on the shore of Lake Michigan. We have a great partnership with the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, the Parks and Rec Division, to operate this facility. We're operated as Muskegon Sports Council. We're a nonprofit, and we have this arrangement where all the fees collected here are reinvested into the improvement of the facility. So we have the sports of cross-country skiing, we have snowshoeing, ice skating, and luge.
Tell me about the ice skating trail. That's fantastic.
We have a quarter-mile figure-8 ice skating trail through the woods, which is growing in popularity every year. We have 2 acres of open outdoor ice skating space and room for both family skating and hockey, pond hockey, the original true form of hockey. And our cross-country ski trails, we have 5 miles of lighted trails, the longest lighted trail system in the Midwest.
So you can, at night you can actually...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And there are snowshoe trails. We have miles and miles of snowshoe trails that are marked. The Lake Michigan Snowshoe Trail, where you traverse the dunes here in the park. And we're real, there's something to do for everybody here.
What kind of people luge, and where do they come from?
They come from all over the Midwest. Actually, we've had people from all over the world come here and slide this track. But typically it's your, everything from Boy Scout troops. We're extremely popular with the scouting programs. Your weekend warriors. We have adult adventure groups. It's really open to everybody.
Well, describe the experience going down the track.
It's exhilarating. Yeah, it's for the first time experience. Everybody has always got that look of fear in their eyes at the top.
You're seeing it, aren't you?
Yeah, you see it, the tremble. But we work really hard on safety. This track is on a sand dune, not on a mountain. We don't send people down 90 miles an hour. That's the first thing people think in their mind is when they think of luge, 90 miles an hour, Yeah,
I've seen that on TV, the Olympics. I've seen the agony of defeat. I don't want to.
You've seen that. But we don't do that here. We send you down at 25 miles per hour, which your first time down will feel like 90. But here we really want to introduce the sport to people in a safe manner and a fun manner. But the great part is that look of fear at the top, the laughter and the happiness at the bottom.
Right. That's the sense of reward that you actually did something.
Absolutely.
Well, enough talking. Time for Tommy to become an official luger. And after a brief session on equipment, safety, and technique, it was time to grab a sled, head up the steps, and let gravity take care of the rest. And you know me, I went from idiot to expert in the blink of an eye.
This will be easy.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Mommy! Oh. Left. Ha ha ha!
So folks, if you want to be a winner this winter, try luging at the Muskegon Winter Sports Complex. Heck, once you try it, you'll be a loser like me. Only probably better.